people. Hope it all is well out there. About to get a spread down for y'all. God, universe, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, please give us some clear and concise messages for the sign of Aries. What messages do we have for the Aries people? Ooh, I'm missing you. Ooh, I'm missing you. Toxic. I think the name of that song is Toxic. It's a remake. But the name is Toxic, so somebody misses you, but the other person don't want to be there because it's toxic. Well, let's see. Will that inspire you to change and be your greater version of yourself? Get up in your higher vibrational energy, because nobody want to deal with low vibrations. What we got for the Aries people, spirit? Let's get to it. Somebody could be dealing with a Sagittarius. Don't have to be. But somebody's finding out the truth about their destiny, or what the truth. Ding, ding. The truth about what they're destined to do, or what, some destiny. I think it's probably in love. They probably met the person that they're equally yoked with here, and they're finding out what that means or who that is, okay? The truth. Who hold their world in their hands, and they're going to offer them love. See, look, she just the Empress. Boom. You get it now? Everything's making sense. You miss somebody. Somebody's missing somebody. We got for the Aries people. The Two of Wands. Choices, movements, and decisions. Planning, strategizing. The King of Swords in reverse. The Magician. The Hermit. Oh, wow. I feel like swiftly something happens where somebody moves towards somebody to plan a future. Their intuition tells them to do it, but it only happens after this person walks away. And that's when they realize she's the one. And that's when their intuition nudges them to go move there. It happens quick. Somebody could be dealing with a Cancer. Okay, but some type of choices, movements, and decisions were made, but they were not honest, or they were not clear. Dishonest choices. I feel like somebody manifested this. They were trying to manifest a dishonest choice, but that's not allowed and manifested. So they were met with a lesson that they quickly got taught. Okay, tell me about this Two of Cups. I'm sorry, Two of Wands for Aries. You can't manifest on low vibrations. It just don't work that way. Tell me about the Two of Wands. Aries masculine. I feel like in some cases it could have been you, or somebody's dealing with a fire sign masculine. But whoever the masculine is, who's supposed to take charge and be a leader, he made choices, movements, and decisions to be corrupt instead. So he was dishonest. He was in and out. He was back and forth. He was given to two, possibly. And I do feel like he was given it to. I feel like he was immature instead of a leader, right? He was dishonest. You know, he could have even left somebody out. Somebody could even got left out in the cold for some type of contract or commitment that a marriage. Okay, somebody wanted to work on their marriage instead of being a twin flame. So, but it was dishonest. It wasn't aligned with their truth. So the only thing that happens if it's not aligned with with your truth or your path, or is dishonest, is that it'll just shed, meaning it'll come to an end. It'll blow up in your face. You'll begin to perceive it differently. Like things that happen or be shown to you to make you not even want to fuck with that person, the one that you didn't want to let go of, right? Tell them about the King of Swords reverse. Yeah, because see, somebody wasn't honest. There it is. There go that energy from the bottom, rushing in there to plan the future. Can we fix it? Can we change energy? See, because somebody kept some type of secret or dishonesty, and that forced another person to walk away from the connection. This Queen of Wands and the King of Wands don't want that. Tell me about the High Priestess. Somebody kept keeping a secret. Or they kept not doing what their intuition was telling them to do. So now it's like Ten of Swords. I don't want to miss out on opportunities. So some type of cycle should have been coming to a close. That's why this person is back and forth between the person that they trying to let go of. You know how it's called in between both worlds. You got somebody, the old person, and then you got a new person, but you straddling the fence. So this person's intuition was telling them you need to end this cycle. The cycle needs to close so that you can have something new. But they were stuck at the crossroads. And being stuck at the crossroads, not against their intuition, because their intuition already sent them towards something new, told them close down the old and start something new. But they didn't want to do that. They still try to hold on to the old, so that's when they begin to juggle. That's when they become to be dishonest, and then something had to happen for them to now want to look at it like, I want to move forward. Sorry. Let me back it back up. Because if the intuition is, I guess it ain't, I'm getting too ahead of myself. So the intuition is saying, close the cycle, start something new, right? Move forward with the Chariot energy. Don't look back. But you still have a choice, right? The universe, God is not going to make you do that. They're going to tell you what you should do, but then you'll get a choice. And if you go against the choice that they told you to make, then you'll see why you should have made that other choice that they was trying to help you out with, right? So at the crossroads is where you found yourself. And since the King of Swords is in reverse, I don't feel like you followed your intuition. I feel like you did a dishonest one, or you did something that was not so spiritually inclined. Let's just say that. So you did what you did, Two of Swords. Now you trying to end it. Now because you don't want to miss out on opportunity because you didn't take that way. You took your way. And your way didn't work out so well. Now you like, fuck this way. I'll end it. I'll get rid of it. I just don't want to miss out on that way y'all had for me. See how that go? See how you think free will set you up? That just set you up to be fucked. Two of Swords. Yep, King of Cups. See, somebody could be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but now you sitting here in anxiety. Why? Because you didn't do what your intuition told you. Now you want to put your ego down, but is it too late? Because your intuition told you to do it in the first place. But you was too busy confused, wrapped up in this illusion of a tradition of something else that you want to get the fuck away from and quickly so that you can try to reconcile and renew, start something so that you can try to manifest. But it ain't over yet until the lesson is over. It ain't done until the fat lady sings. Okay? Tell me about this magician energy. Why is this here for the Aries people? Somebody could be dealing with the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could have Earth in your chart. See, now you coming out of it. Now you're no longer trapped in your mind. Now the blindfold is off. You can see clearly now. You can see that sometimes people spend too much time looking back. Somebody was caught up looking back in the past, and some shit happened right up under their nose. It's clear to you now when you start to heal, when the lessons, the smoke of the lesson just clears out, then you start to be like, damn, I should have seen this, could have seen that, all of that. You start doing all that to yourself. But you see clearly some type of, because you was made aware of the deceit. You was made aware. So somebody sabotaged their happiness for their wife. And in a sense, that sounds bad. Yeah, it does. But I'm talking about you ain't always get one wife in a lifetime. And I'm talking about a wife that's toxic. The wife that you holding on to, but it been over a long time ago. But you don't want to divorce. You don't want to leave her alone. You don't want to hear what the world got to say about the fact that y'all didn't make it. Maybe you feeling like a failure. Maybe you don't want to call it quits. Whatever the case is, it's draining you, it's fucking you, it's hurting you, and it's not helping. So the King of Pentacles has sacrificed his happiness for the Queen of Pentacles. And that's just true. Because what you were supposed to do was take a leap of faith and start something new, because this been over a long time ago. But considering that this is what you're running from now. You're running from this legality. You're running from this marriage. You're running from the Queen of Pentacles. Talking about the Queen of Pentacles. Look at that. I told you. Now look at you. Now you're trying to retreat from the Queen of Pentacles. So you could become single. So you could be a single man again. So that you can get into alignment. Do the same thing your intuition told you to do in the beginning. And now I'm not trying to, I know it sounds a little funny the way it's coming out, but I'm spiritual. I'm in tune. I see far. I don't want to sugarcoat. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you get in marriages. You do. Long before you ever find out that you're a twin flame. But 9 times out of 10, that marriage was just a lesson for you. Teach you some betrayal, some dishonesty, how people can fuck you. So that when you go into a relationship with your empress, you're real happy ever after. People don't like to hear that, but the truth is the truth. I mean, it hurts. Sometimes the truth do hurt, but I'd rather a motherfucker slap me across the face with it. Don't just bird feed me. Don't just, oh, you'll find out later. No, tell me the fuck now so I don't have to waste my time even going down this road if it's going to fuck me. Tell me now. Tell me the fuck now. So his intuition told him the fuck now. He wrote it off. And now look at him. Rushing back, trying to do what the intuition told him to do. But is it too late? See, no, it's not too late. But he must learn this lesson. And look what he got now. The hermit. You got your spiritual inclinity. I don't know if that's a word, but I made that up. You are more spiritual inclined than you ever been now. You know better than to go against your intuition, because your intuition is trying to save you, baby, from harsh ass situations like this. And I know. Sometimes you be in a marriage and you think it's gonna last forever, but then shit take a turn and you still be holding on because you waiting on the happy times to return. But sometimes the happy times don't return. Sometimes all that was a part of your lesson, so that you can get your blessing right after that. Sometimes and hurt as hurtful as that sounds. Now you rushing. Imagine that. The same lady you thought you was spending your life with, you trying to get the fuck away from. Why? Tell about the Four of Swords. Why you want to retreat so bad? It ain't just peaches and green. You ain't just all of a sudden up and decide now. You're retreating from a long-term situation with the Knight of Pentacles. But why? Tell us some more, Spirit. Look, I'm getting nosy. And if it's a long-term situation, if you 9 times out of 10, the situation that was long-term ain't as long-term as it used to be. So maybe y'all was married, maybe y'all separated, maybe y'all got divorced, but y'all still dipping in the pot. Whatever. Let's say that. Okay, but it's been a long-term situation. Maybe y'all wasn't married at all. Y'all just been together around forever. Y'all got kids. This is all y'all know. But see, the more somebody decides to heal, the more clear they begin to see things. And the more they don't want to miss out on things that are greater for them versus things that are toxic for them. See, this is the problem with long-term cycles that don't help, right? You get caught up in the, what is it? The juice. Let's say that. You get caught up in the juice. You get caught up in the mix of things. And you're toxic. Toxic is fun. It is. It's a whole lot of fun until it's time for the pain. Right? Some people don't hurt, right? Because they job is just to hurt, because they hurt already. Ain't no hurting, no more hurt you can do to them. They just out hurting like a motherfucker, hurting other people, right? So long-term situation full of toxicness, right? It's fun while it's fun, but when it's not, right? So unfortunately, toxic is fun, so it's easy to get caught up in. But when your spirit grows, boom. Your spirit grows. Toxic just ain't enough for you. You don't want to argue. You don't want to do low vibrational shit. You don't want to have somebody who rather be egotistical and lie to you. You don't want to block a motherfucker till you're not mad and now let's do this all again. Like, you don't want to sweep shit under the rug like nothing ever happened. You don't want motherfuckers who tell you lies or who even willing to tell lies to themselves. You don't want to surround yourself around people who are not like you. Why? Because you are a product of your environment. Right? So your spirit is the one that stands up, not your flesh. It's your spirit that start cutting motherfuckers off, because spiritually, you just ain't aligned with them no more. So they just got to motherfucking go, oh, don't worry, baby, you ain't do shit. You just got to get the fuck up out of here. And you ain't got to go home, but you got to get the fuck up out of here. And motherfuckers is mad at you, talking shit to you like, oh, you think you better than everybody else because you getting blessed along the way. But it really ain't that. If my spirit say to let you go, just like this person's intuition, if my spirit says to let you go, baby, I'm not going to question it. Why? Because then I'll force the Lord to show me why in my spirit he was telling me to let your ass go, and I don't want to see it. I'm going to just get the sharpest pair of motherfucking scissors I can, and I'm going to just get the motherfucking snipping you motherfuckers out my life. Snip, 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 snip. God said you gotta go. You gotta go. Get the fuck on. Oh, bitch, I've been waiting to let you go anyway. Everybody be going. Family members, people that been friends for years, people that you've been dating for years, people that you've been wrapped up into these toxic ass cycles for years. You start cutting every motherfucking body off, and nobody's safe. Not even your mama. And I'm just telling you the truth. Because that's how it is where your spirit get to growing. They don't give a fuck about no blood. They don't give a fuck about no flesh. They don't give a fuck about nothing but what the spirit came here to do. Okay? And if you in my way, then you a problem. If you're not with me, then baby, you against me. So what's it going to be? And that's what it's going to boil down to. So this person got tired of the toxic shit is the point that I'm making. His spirit got stronger, or hers, and they don't want to just lay down and roll over and deal with it no more. So they make changes. They retreat. They get the fuck away from the Queen of Pentacles. Tell me about the Hermit. It's like when you know better, you do better. If you knew better, you do better. And now this person know better, they doing better. It's like they've been made new again. In a spiritual sense, I mean, because they look the same with everything. But it's like a fresh pureness about them. They're going to be somebody different. And the Tower reverse. Let me see what's in it. Ten of Swords. Yeah, the ending happened. A lesson learned. Starting new. Walking away, though. See, they walked away. They walked away from something because they gained a new perspective about it. It was toxic. The whole speech I just gave. Right? So now they're ready to stand up and defend their position. They're ready to put down the burdens of stagnation and things that just hold them up. They're ready to be more solid and be more, have a firmer foundation. Right? Tell them about this Tower reverse. The Devil. It flew right out. So, but they still and yet holding the Tower off in the twin flame. There's a twin flame, and behind the scenes of all of this, that they're still holding the Tower off. With somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. Don't have to be, but the Tower's being held off because in the twin flame, because somebody wants to apologize for the fact that they was even afraid. Because if it wasn't for the fear, then they wouldn't have did all of this. But they allowed the fear to win, and that's where the apology comes in. They sorry for being afraid of this twin flame situation that had nothing to do with the heart of theirs. They got broke by whoever else it was, but it was not you. So that's where the apology comes from, and that's why the Tower's being held off, because some truth needs to be spoken, and they want to find some balance. Yeah, they've been hurt, but they feel like that you are the wish fulfillment, so they're going to risk it all. Yeah, I've been hurt, but I'm going in. So whereas they used to look at it as like, I've been through enough. Nine of Swords, Nine of Wands, I've been through enough. Now they looking at it as, yeah, I've been through enough, but you wish fulfillment. They're going to take a risk, walking away from the lies and standing in the truth. Tell me about the Tower. I already clarified that, right? Or no? Let me see. I did. Ten of Wands. Putting the burdens down with the Empress because they gained a new perspective about a foundation, a tradition, a marriage, a long-term relationship. A destiny is a destiny, and it's what's written in the stars is written in the stars. So tell me about this Ten of Pentacles before we get out of here. The Lovers, the Star. Look. Somebody's walking away from long-term traditional beliefs, traditional values, traditional structures, traditional relationships, whatever. They walking away from that because it's time for them to have what was written in the stars for them. Because what was written in the stars is written in the stars. And this Lovers connection is written in the stars, baby. So it's time for them to work on love, what makes them happy, emotional fulfillment. So they walking away, Eight of Cups, walking away from traditional values. The Moon reversed because they're no longer unaware of, they see it. Ten of Swords, walking away from endings, traditional values in some cases because they want to be victorious and they want to start something fresh but solid because things are no longer hidden. They surfaced and this person is well aware. Well, you can expect a brand new and improved person. Because when you know better, you do better. I'm just saying. All right. Well, that's what I got for you, Aries people. And thank you so much for watching. And I do hope y'all have a blessed day. And I do hope this helped. Namaste. I got to hit the back button to get out. My phone is broke.